What if I told you that you could do a PhD in psychology, economics, or even English from an IIT? I am talking about IIT Bombay. And yes, IITs are no longer just for engineering or science. They've become hubs for research in humanities and social sciences also. The Department of Humanities, Social Sciences at IIT Bombay is one of the most respected in the country. Since its inception, it has awarded more than 130 PhDs. And these graduates are not just in classrooms, they are leading at places like the Reserve Bank of India, IIM Calcutta, Bombay University, Central University of Hyderabad, and in many other IITs. That's the kind of impact that this department has created so far. So now the question is, what does this department actually offer? Here you can pursue a PhD in 5 major areas of humanities and social sciences, which includes number 1 economics, number 2 English, number 3 philosophy, number 4 psychology, and even sociology. And that's not all. The department also has a special cell for Indian science and technology in Sanskrit. Yes, Sanskrit. Plus, there's a strong focus on interdisciplinary research as well. This means that even if your background is in sciences, technology, management, commerce, design, or architecture, you can still find a place here. Isn't this simply incredible? Now that you know the fields available, let's see who can actually apply for this program. If you have a master's degree in humanities, social sciences, or commerce with at least 55% marks, then you are eligible to apply. But here's the exciting part. You don't need to be restricted to just humanities to apply. Even if you have an MSc, BTech, BE, Design, Architecture, Management, or a 2-year PGDBM from a government recognized institute with at least 60% marks, then also you are eligible to apply. The only condition, your chosen research area should connect with your academic background. So eligibility is broader than you thought. But how can you actually pursue this PhD? Let's look at the types of candidates. You can join as a full-time candidate with a fellowship. If you already have a national level fellowship exam like the CSIR JRF or UGC NET JRF. If not, you can apply under the teaching assistantship category. And here's the good news. You will be paid to do a PhD by IIT. Yes, you will be given a monthly stipend, which will be to the tune of, for the first 2 years, you will be receiving 37,000 rupees per month, and in the next 3 years, that amount will increase to 42,000 per month. All you need to do in return is contribute at least 8 hours a week as a teaching or lab assistant. And if you are a working professional, there's still a way. Through the external candidate option, if you're employed in a research and development organization, lab, or industry with at least 2 years of work experience, you can pursue your PhD along with your job. You will have one supervisor from IIT Bombay and another one from your parent organization. Now you're probably wondering, when do the admissions actually happen? So IIT Bombay admits PhD students twice a year, in autumn and in spring. Currently the spring admissions are open and the next autumn cycle will begin in March 2026. But here's a small catch. Not every discipline admits in both the cycles. For example, psychology and the Sanskrit cell will admit in both semesters. However, your sociology, philosophy, and history admit only in the autumn 2025 cycle. So if you want to do an impactful research in humanities and social sciences, and you want IIT Bombay stamped on your PhD, this is your chance. And if you're looking for one-to-one PhD guidance, you can reach out to me on the number given below. For more genuine, in-depth and well-researched PhD information, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.